hello again. Happy Monday. Let's get this started because we have a lot happening here in West Texas this week. We're going to take another look at radar because we do have rain falling in West Texas. Along I-20, that's where we see that strong line of thunderstorms right now. We actually see some lightning making its way into Coke County at the moment. So we're starting to see some more of those thunderstorms push southward. We talked about earlier. Right now, the thunderstorm activity had been primarily up in the big country, but we're now starting to see that lightning signature in Coke County, even Taylor County, forgive me, is getting some lightning too. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that over the rest of the night. But current temperatures, you see we have temperatures all over the place right now. So where we see lesser cloud cover, that's where we're still in the lower to mid 80s. Where we see increased cloud cover, that's where we're in the lower to mid 60s. And then when you're kind of in that in-between part, that's where we're in the upper 60s, lower 70s, even some places kind of in the upper 70s. Ballinger 79, 82 in San Angelo, 71 in Abilene. So that's an 11-degree difference from our two biggest cities in the viewing area. 84 down here in Junction. Now tonight is going to actually be on the warmer side. We're only going to see lows get into the lower 50s because all the additional clouds and rain is just going to keep it from getting cold tonight. So we're looking at a low of 50 degrees with that potential for possible severe thunderstorms as we go throughout the night. And speaking of, this was the most recent updated storm outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. We have that level 2 risk up in the big country. Abilene got included in that with this update. The level 1 risk here in the Concho Valley, San Angelo, got included in that the latest update. The biggest concerns we're looking at are those damaging wind gusts. Hail is possible, but heavy downpours are also going to be a significant threat tonight as well. Now tomorrow we're going to see those highs jump right back up to the upper 70s to lower 80s in the Concho Valley and more of the mid to upper 70s here in the big country with partly cloudy skies. But it's going to feel more spring-like tomorrow, and then tomorrow night winter is trying to avenge itself with this next Arctic cold front coming through. We're going to see overnight lows in the big country get to the mid to upper 20s and then lower to mid 30s in the Concho Valley, and towards the I-10 corridor, they'll be the warmest of them all in the lower 40s. But along with this frontal passage, we're going to see the possibility of a wintry mix tomorrow night as well. That's what Tim mentioned earlier. We could see some chance of accumulation, mainly in the big country, because here in the Concho Valley, it's just going to be too warm for any ice or possible snow to try to stick. So here's a look at what we're expecting over the next couple of days. This is a snapshot of about right now, all of that rain that we're tracking tonight that's in the viewing area. That'll try to clear up, and by tomorrow morning we see this cold front making its way through the Texas Panhandle, slowly pushing southward. By about noon, we see it making its way to the big country. So we're going to see temperatures drop fairly quickly in the big country behind that front. And then tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, we'll see that front drape its way into the Concho Valley. And by Wednesday morning, that front would have completely cleared through our viewing area. Now, the cold air won't be lasting very long. In fact, by Thursday here in San Angelo, we'll be back to the mid 40s, but we are still dealing with that possibility of wintry mix Wednesday night going into Thursday morning. And then when we warm up to above freezing temperatures, it'll just be leftover rain throughout the day on Thursday. So we'll try to be on a warming trend going through the weekend, but we can't really shake this cloud cover, which is going to hinder us from getting back to our normal highs for this time of year. Same in Abilene. They're going to stay on the colder side for a little longer. By Thursday, they'll still only be in the 30s, reaching the 40s by Friday. But still, us unable to shake that cloud cover is going to keep us with below average temperatures by this time next week. Back to you, Tim.